how REDAN government partnership can solve housing problem in Nigeria. REDAN in partnership with government can what? Solve housing problem in Nigeria. Architect Dangilo, which is the current Minister for Housing, met with the national president of REDAN, Barrister Adeoye, that with the partnership we can provide affordable loans for good people of Nigeria. But there are some challenges that need to be surmounted, and these are the challenges which I would like to encourage our government to look into. Take up the bottleneck and let there be what? Create a pathway whereby we can move and build for the people. Number one is a complicated land tenure system. This should be taken off. Land Use Act of 1978 should be repealed, should be amended. That Land Use Act has given government all the powers over land in each state, whereby a government can either revoke or allocate to you. So that Land Use Act should be what? Worked on. Should be demystified. That land administration should be what? Demystified. Number two, rising cost of infrastructure. To build roads, network, electricity for developers, to build, providing affordable water supply, providing security, it is not easy for developers because it is not do that. To provide a basic infrastructure. So if they can provide basic infrastructure, we developers can what? Build. So they should provide that. Number two, government bureaucracy. Should find a way to what? Break all this bureaucracy. C of O should be easy to go by. In processing, it shouldn't take more than 6 months. It shouldn't take more than what? 6 months. In Turkey, it takes 3 months to get your tap. So it shouldn't take more than 6 months. Let's go. Housing information deficit. We lack statistics in the country. Last time we did our national population census was in 2006, 18 years ago. As of today, no information, no data. We don't even know who is walking on the road. Nobody knows your address. During COVID-19, nobody brought any food to your house. Because they don't know maybe you exist or you don't exist. Lack of data. You should find a way to have that data. That data will help in providing the needed housing projects that will cater for everybody. Let's go. Unfriendly tax regime. There are several taxes that you have to pay. You have to pay building plan approval tax, land use tax, property tax, development levy tax, personal income tax, building premises tax, road network tax. You know, all these taxes should be what? Streamlined into one or two, so that we encourage investors in coming to what? Build. Number 4, high interest rate. Interest rate is currently around 27 to 30%. CBN should find a way to get what is called development fund for REDAN members, backed up with a structure whereby that money will be strictly what? To build houses for Nigerians. You have the National Housing Fund. The money is there, lying fallow. This money can be used, can be used to build for Nigerians. Whereby you have a single-digit interest rate for all members of REDAN. Let's go. Rural-urban migration. The high influx of Nigerians coming to Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and Kaduna is putting pressure on infrastructures in the state. Each state should develop accordingly, independently. Governments should be encouraged to develop their state. And to discourage that influx. Because with that influx, there will be a need for more housing in the state, rather than each state developing accordingly. Rising cost of property development. There are three reasons here. One, building plan, building construction materials every day. Skilled labor going up every day. To get skilled labor in Nigeria now, it's so expensive. Poor public infrastructure. This should be looked into. Our government should see how to build infrastructures. What do we need from them? Good road network. What do we need? Healthcare, education, power supply. If there is adequate power supply, manufacturers locally manufactured products, housing materials will be available. In the course of providing locally, there will be jobs. Abi?
Yes.
The government should look into this. These are just simple. It should call us and see how we can work together. Next is what? Bribery and corruption. Each table you get to government officials, you have to pay. Bribery and corruption is now the order of the day. The system has turned upside down. Without you bribing, you don't have your way. So this should be looked into. It should break that bureaucratic process of getting anything done in the country. It does not help at all. It will not allow investors to want to come in to invest, because they have to bribe their way in and out. Chaotic mortgage system. Developers' mortgage should be available. As a company, we have been available for 14 years. Nobody has ever used any mortgage plan to buy a house in Agri. Only through your personal income, which is not good for the economy, for the country. There should be a working mortgage system whereby each, as a worker with either state, federal or local government, you have your gratuity, you have the house as a equity contribution, you have your gratuity as a backup, you have the house as a mortgage, and you come with your equity contribution. You should be able to access mortgage facility. It should be seamless. It shouldn't be chaotic and cumbersome. Government should look into this and see how to partner with us. Yes. No partnership with government and REDAN members. There is no seamless partnership. It's actually two hands. We are the developers. Developers are everywhere in the states, in the country. We have thousands of developers in Lagos State. We have developers in Abuja. So many. Building with their own personal funds or investors' funds or client funds. Government should see how to partner and close the round in closing the national housing deficit. In the country today, there are over 30 billion housing deficit. Government should see and find a way to close it up. This government should be closing it up rather than opening up and opening it, and it's getting opened every day, wider every day, and it gets to a point it will not be able to manage again. Most of Nigerians that should be invested because of all the bureaucracies they are going to West African countries, Europe, America to invest because of all these challenges. I know with this our government should be able to partner with us and do business with REDAN members. You know, with Agri Investment Limited, we are a proud member of REDAN. The association is getting stronger, and we believe that we can build for the good people of Nigeria. Because in Agri Investment Limited, we not only build cities, we believe in the country, we believe in the association, and we know with good partnership, housing needs will be a thing of the past. Thank you.
Another chairman is a countdown. Question. All right, thank you.